Southern Charm Season 9 marked the arrival of a few new faces: interior designer Rodrigo Reyes, computer programmer Rod Razavi, and real estate businessman Jarrett Thomas. Watch Southern Charm on Bravo Thursdays at 9/8 and next day on Peacock. Catch up on the Bravo app. Jarrett, most often known as JT, particularly grabbed fans' attention when the show's trailer showcased his interest in Shep Rose's recent ex, Taylor Ann Green. So, what is there to know about the new cast member? And how are things going with Taylor? Read on to find out everything you need to know about JT. Who is Jarrett JT Thomas on Southern Charm? According to his official Bravo bio, JT resides in South Carolina, but he originally hails from Virginia. As a result, being a Southern gentleman is important to him, and he's looking for a Southern belle who can be his lifelong partner. The press release adds, JT is a successful Southern eccentric with a loud personality. Buoyed by his professional prowesses, he's looking for a partner to spend the rest of his life with and has a particular Southern belle in mind. How old is Jarrett JT Thomas from Southern Charm? Jarrett turned 38 years old in 2023. Jarrett Thomas on Season 9 Episode 6 of Southern Charm. Photo. Bravo. How tall is Jarrett JT Thomas from Southern Charm? JT's height hasn't been confirmed in quite some time, but his college sports roster, he was a soccer player at William Mary in Virginia, lists him as 58 tall. He said on Instagram that he is under 6 foot. Jarrett posts a photo of himself on January 18, 2023 in Charleston, South Carolina to Instagram. Photo. Jarrett Thomas, Instagram is Jarrett JT Thomas from Southern Charm married? While JT once was married, he's currently single. I have a good life. I should be happy. But my whole life was building a career, building a business, and doing an event space, and I can't do this much longer, if that makes sense. As you know, I am about to turn 38 and I don't have a wife or a girlfriend, he shared during Season 9 Episode 6. Granted, I did have a first at bat, if you will. I botched that one, you know? In fact, the last we heard was he didn't even have a Valentine's Day date. During Season 9, Episode 8, JT joined the rest of the men for a trip to Shep's family mountain house. On the way there, they realized it was Valentine's Day and began discussing who their Valentines would be. Considering that my mom said no, I am available, joked JT at the time. Who is Jarrett JT Thomas's ex-wife? During Season 9, Episode 6, JT sat down with his mom for an emotional conversation about his past marriage, including his painful divorce. When he was 22, JT got married, but it only lasted about 4 or 5 years. Out of respect for her privacy and because it's all worked out now, he doesn't mention his ex's name on the show. It was a painful time, he shared. While JT admitted he adored his ex-wife, and his mom said the same, calling her gorgeous and lovely as a human, he thinks he was too young for a serious relationship. I really loved my ex-wife, but I just don't think people should get married when you're 22, he shared. I often wonder if I had met her at 30, would it have been different? Because I would have been more mature. Jarrett Thomas and Austin Crowell filming Southern Charm Season 9 Episode 2. Photo. Bravo. What is Jarrett Thomas's relationship with Taylor Ann Green? Ever since he joined Southern Charm, JT has made it obvious that he's interested in Taylor. I am not a relationship counselor, but you were with Taylor. Why did you let her go? He asked her ex, Shep Rose, in Season 9, Episode 2. I don't understand. It's gonna be hard to do better than her. She's, like, literally perfect. As the seasons continued, JT has expressed his adoration for Taylor anytime he can. Taylor's very social and so am I, so we started hanging out in downtown Charleston, he shared in Episode 9 while meeting up with his fellow cast member for a little charcuterie picnic in the park. We went to Europe together with some friends. I don't want to sound cheesy, but she's a good woman. And instantly we clicked. It feels like I've known her for 20 years even though it's only been 1 or 2. Nevertheless, their relationship is still merely platonic. Is Jarrett Thomas now putting the moves on Taylor Ann Green? What does Jarrett, JT, Thomas do for work? JT is a real estate professional who also owns an array of luxury rental properties dubbed the 9's. My mom's a top interior designer in the DC area. She renovates properties, he shared in Episode 3, explaining how he got started in the business. She showed me the ropes, and now I invest in real estate, I develop real estate, I renovate real estate. As his official BravoTV.com bio so eloquently states, he's also a pro at partying. Jarrett Thomas event space featured on Southern Charm Season 9. Who is Jarrett, JT, Thomas's family? As fans of Southern Charm know, JT is especially close with his mom, who he lovingly calls, Mommy. He also has 5 siblings, brother Matt and sisters Nicole, Caroline, Julia, and Natalie.